We was gonna be live at 10 o'clock. I ain't playing with y'all. Y'all better get this thing set up right. Reggie.
What's up, man?
Is we live?
Hey, man, we live.
All right, then. Young DC Fly Young, or whatever his name is, been getting a lot of backlash because he been having way too much fun now that his baby mama gone. He out there partying, he living his life, and everybody mourn differently. But you know you're not mourning correctly when you bite into a cheeseburger and all the toppings fly out the back of that bitch.
Oh my goodness.
He having a little too much fun. He at festivals. He's still working. He doing live streams. He ain't shed not one tear since his baby mama passed away, man. He did a stand-up comedy special at her funeral, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
And that's why people looking at him with the side eye. So much so to where he had to get in the news and let people know, of course I'm heartbroken over Jacky O, but God's keeping me positive. And all praises to the Lord. And I believe that the Lord can do anything. The Lord got him a Netflix special. He got a whole lot of stuff going on now. He ain't got to worry about paying her no child support.
Oh my goodness.
He ain't got to worry about feeding her ass. If things ever got bad in the future, he ain't worried about that. She gone. Who we gonna pay child support to? And they said her family was mad at the funeral because he turned her funeral into Def Comedy Jam, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
Now, I know she been gone for a while, but he back in the spotlight and he's speaking on it because people got questions and he got answers, but his answers ain't adding up. And I can't tell somebody how to mourn. Everybody mourn differently, man. Maybe he on some type of pills that help him suppress his emotions. I don't know for sure, but one thing for sure, it don't seem like he's sad. Y'all gotta listen to what he said, man, and I want to let it be known that I love DC Young Fly. I think he a good brother. He out here doing his thing, making a living, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But damn, where is the sympathy? Y'all gotta see this here.
Hi, DC. I just want to say, I'm sincerely sorry for your loss. And I just want to know, we've watched you be so strong.
Right.
How are you holding up? Like, what's going on? You're still working, obviously.
Yeah, I'm being with my brothers, great love, great energy. God is the greatest. He's granted me the strength to keep going, you feel what I'm saying? And I got to take care of my babies,
I just love
and
that.
that's the key to life. You just got to keep going, stay prayed up, and never let the tragedies and the stuff that you're going through, bring you down. I mean, we human, we emotional. I mean,
Right.
that's the point. I
That's
think
gonna happen.
people want to see me cry. I'm just not going to record myself crying and show you I'm crying.
Right.
I cry all the time. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I'd rather show positivity and let people know that God is the greatest.
I like your
I want to
video.
continue to show that God is keeping me uplifted and He keep granting me the strength. And that's the message that I want to continue to put out there in the world because it's a lot of stuff.
Well, what is he on? I need some of that. Maybe he just on the Lord. He got a shirt that say faith on it. Maybe he that devout to his Christianity to where don't nothing faze him. He able to push through it, get through it. Even though it's hurting him on the inside, he can't stop. He got to keep going. He a real soldier. I respect that, but it's a lot of people out there that call bullshit and think that he actually had something to do with his baby mama passing. I don't believe that, but I opened up the phone lines to see what y'all got to say about it. And if your punk ass too scared to call in, let me know in the comment section how you feel about it, man. Is it normal to not mourn after losing somebody? Like I said, he got big things popping off. More power to him. He the P. Diddy of comedy. Can't stop, won't stop. But then again, if he the Diddy of comedy, shit, whatever happened to Kim Porter?
Oh my goodness.
Whatever happened to Biggie? Is that how they got to do in Hollywood? In order to show that they got what it takes to be a success? Because I'm trying to tell y'all, everybody ain't cut out for it. There's plenty of people that try. They get on them stages, get on them cameras, try to show their talent, but your talent ain't gonna be good enough, especially if you want to be on the big screen. You're going to have to show us what you willing to go through and how you going to handle it. Your ass want to be on Netflix? You want to be bigger than Eddie Murphy?
Oh my goodness.
Even when the talent, and I ain't saying this brother ain't talented, because he said some things that made me laugh plenty of times. He done some things that made me laugh, so he got funny. But in the industry that we in, it ain't even about the funny. It's all about your popularity. And he more popular than ever now, because he done lost his beautiful boo-boo. Rest in peace to her, man. But they said they tried to tell her to slow down, but she just ain't want to listen. Listen at this, y'all.
Man, I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody told me, no, you're fine how you are. You're perfect. Leave him alone. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. 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 Anyway, everybody told me that, but it's my body. Guess what? My body.
Lord have mercy.
Oh my goodness.
People told her ass, don't do it. You ain't gotta have that, baby. You already beautiful. What more do you want? You look good already. You a whole dime piece. Got you a baller for a boyfriend / baby daddy? Why you keep going under the knife? Said, I don't give a damn. It's my body. I do what I want to do. I'm the thotty with the body. I'm the mommy thotty. And this ain't no disrespect to her because she no longer here. But still, I guess DC feel like shit. People be dying to be famous. You got people out here dying to be beautiful, dying to be sexy. People dying to be known. People dying to be heard. And I know this is a touchy, sensitive situation, and I don't mean no disrespect, but there's plenty of people online right now talking about DC Fly ain't sad. He ain't worried about it. But what can you do when somebody gonna do what they want to do regardless?
Oh my goodness.
He probably ain't got no tears for her. He probably was one of the people telling her, baby, that's enough. And if she ain't want to listen and things turned out the way it turned out, you can't blame him for that. Her family and friends, close ones, loved ones saying, cut that there out. And people want to get mad at him because he's celebrating the Super Bowl and the football season ain't even started up yet. This nigga got party wings. They got pictures of him with party hats on. Everywhere he go, he topless. He doing interviews with tig old bitty women.
Oh my goodness.
They can't even let her sit down with all them breasts. Taking over the show is an understatement. They brought her fine ass up there a couple of times just to smother their audience with her bosoms, man. And they had some other well-endowed females up there as well. So he having fun. He living his life. What y'all want him to do? Not have fun and not live his life? They on 85 South, surrounded by chicken heads and things. But still, it's so sad that his baby mother done passed away. She gone now. Ain't no way he can get her back. And I wish she would have stopped doing what she was doing. That way she could be there to help him raise them kids. But you figure, they had about 3-4 kids. It's all good when everything all good, but what about when things ain't all good? Was she gonna keep it silent? Was she gonna take that man and drag him through the ringer? That shit you gotta think about when you a celebrity on the rise and you on your way to the top. I'm talking about buku money, millions of dollars. DC Young Fly might mess around and be a billionaire about this thing. You think she was gonna let that slide? Especially she gung-ho about that surgery. And that stuff is expensive. It's gonna cost a whole lot of money to keep her ass happy.
Oh my goodness.
He probably figured, hell, she gone now. I might as well get on with my life. But that's real. He might as well get on with his life. Shit, he gotta live. He still got kids he gotta feed. He might as well put a smile on, get out there and do what he gotta do. I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know, if that's his way of coping. Now me, I'd probably be heartbroken. I'd probably be out there miserable and depressed, man. But to see somebody with enough strength to get through it the way he getting through it, I think y'all need to shut up and leave this man alone and just pray for him to continue having the strength so he could keep on providing for his family. Look, DC on Fly, I got your back, man. It wasn't nothing he could do to stop her from doing what she wanted to do. Listen at this, y'all.
Man, I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody told me, no, you're fine how you are. You're perfect. Leave me alone. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. 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 Anyway, everybody told me that, but it's my body.
She thought that shit was funny, too. That ain't cool, Jacky O. And what the O stand for? You think she cool people till she get to talking, you be like, oh, Jacky. And no disrespect, rest in peace, but I'm just over here flabbergasted that she ain't had no remorse for her own body. So if she ain't got remorse for herself, can you be surprised that young DC Fly ain't got no remorse? She knew the risk she was taking, rolling them dice on the new booty. And wound up on snake eyes, man. And people expect him to quit doing what he been doing because she made some silly decisions. Now, I wish she could come back. And this is very unfortunate. But it is what it is. Listen at this, y'all.
Man, I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody told me, no, you're fine how you are. You're perfect. Leave me alone. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. No. No.
So people was telling her ass no, and it went in one ear and out the motherfucking other. She making fun of the people that was trying to save her life. She going on and on. People telling me no, 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 no. Don't do it no more. And she still went ahead. And that was it. And it make me mad. And it make me sad. Because she was already beautiful. But somewhere, somehow, she felt like that wasn't enough. And people gotta know when they driving towards the edge, regardless of what you doing in your life, man, some of y'all just need to quit. You done been to Burger King about 5 times this week.
Oh my goodness.
You notice that you can't fit your clothes, but you just a fiend for a double Whopper with cheese, man. Some of y'all ladies out there love that Popeyes drive-thru. You be hoping that the Popeyes lady working the drive-thru so she could look at you and say, love that chicken from Popeyes. And you know it's killing you. You holding on to your chest while you pouring that goddamn honey all over them fries.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta know when you at the edge. People was telling her, you need to quit. It's a bunch of fat ass people out there. Got people picking on them all day long. And they still want a milkshake with extra cheese, man.
Oh my goodness.
And y'all think that ain't possible. Y'all need to listen at them orders when people be ordering that food, man. It'll make you shake your head at the stuff they be wanting. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. People in and out the beauty supply store, putting all that relaxer, all them chemicals in their head, and wonder why they got a soft spot in the middle of their forehead, man.
Oh my goodness.
They ain't gonna stop till that head busts open like a jelly bean. DC Fly, I feel your pain, brother, and I'm praying for you. And seeing how strong you is, how you keeping it together, despite everything that's going on, regardless if people talking about it was a sacrifice. People love to use that word. People love to say that, oh, he sacrificed his baby mama. Oh, he did that so he could be a bigger celebrity than he already is. I beg to differ. When you got a Woody on your arm, you could be bigger than Kobe Bryant.
Oh my goodness.
Because that's what the people want to see. Tell me I'm lying. All them big wigs, all them Hollywood superstars, all them brothers that got a bag, all them men out there that's touching on some big paper. They got them a Jacky O on their arm a lot of times. So he was already in position. He knew what he was doing. So to lose her, he gonna have to replace her with Taylor Swift just to bounce back.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm making up all the excuses in the book for this man, because I ain't about to go along with the narrative that he sacrificed his baby mama. But my question for y'all is it normal to not mourn after losing somebody? Like I said, man, at her funeral, he rocked the crowd better than he did on Wildin' Out. He had jokes. He fucked around, did a spin and a split. People ain't know whether to get up and start shaking their ass or keep on crying at the damn funeral, man. Y'all need to see this real quick. I gotta play a little clip of this man at the funeral giving his speeches. Hold on. I need to hear this. Y'all need to hear this too. Listen at this, y'all. Go on, play that, Reggie. Man, play the damn clip.
All right.
Can't do shit right. Listen at this, y'all.
Name. Where'd your name come from?
I don't know. Somebody in college started calling me Jacky-o. He's just always like, Jacky-o, Jacky-o. So I just liked it, so I took it.
So that's not your real name.
No.
I thought your real name was Jacky.
Oh no, my real name is Jacky. My last name is Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Gosh.
I know.
Now what about your ethnicity? What ethnicity are you?
What do you think I am?
Damn, she was fine as all hell. Damn, DC Fly, you done lost you a good ass. What the fuck? Damn.
Oh my goodness.
Got it all. Look, man, rest in peace to the dead, but she's still living to me. She got that fire and desire. Maybe Rick James and Tina Marie, her parents. Why they talking about her ethnicity? She over there. She on fire. Hit you with them green, them blue eyes, whatever she got going on. She lean back, give you that look. No wonder she got all them damn kids.
Oh my goodness.
And this ain't no disrespect, but Lord have mercy. We need to bring her back. Fuck that. Somebody called up the people that bought Gucci Mane back. Cause this one, she scorching. The fuck going on around here? She got me over here sweating, y'all. Lord have mercy. Got a pretty smile, pretty everything. What the hell she doing plastic surgeries for? Now it got me thinking, how much of that is really real? What they done? Cause she look natural as all hell. She ain't? I don't know. Listen at this, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Gosh.
I know.
Now what about your ethnicity? What ethnicity are you?
What do you think I am?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. It's
They
a
are
question
right. I
mark.
just fucking asked
That's
you.
why.
Yeah, no. I'm black and white. I'm mixed with a whole bunch of other stuff, but I identify as black and white. Which some people don't fucking believe me.
Oh, you goddamn right I don't. Baby. And put some respect on her name when I say it. Cause I ain't here to be playing about no dead people or talking bad about no deceased people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to cut this thing real short because she no longer here. People think I be joking all the damn time, but this type of stuff ain't funny. What was the lady name? Rachel Dolenzoff. Let me type that in. Dolenzoff. I think that was her name. Look. There she go. Rachel Dolenzoff. Don't make it seem like they ain't out there. Y'all know for a fact. Look at her before and look at her after. I don't know, y'all. They be passing. Head to the tanning booth and get some kinky twists. Next thing you know, I'm African American. She went to school. She was teaching African American studies at colleges, y'all. People walk into her classroom. She got on the dashiki. She got the Batungu mask all over the place. She speaking in different dialects. And she clicking her tongue and shit. People thought she was really from the motherland. So you just never know, man. She give me Rachel Dolezal vibes, man. Rest in peace. Get that beautiful queen off the screen, man. Rest in peace to Jacky. And since ain't nobody calling in, I'm going to just go ahead and cut this short because I feel uncomfortable even talking about this here. Let me just give my closing statements and I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here, man. And before I do that, y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and thank y'all so much for tuning in. And hit that notification button as well. I got so much love for y'all. And hit that Cash App too, $Sean Blaze Docs. I would greatly appreciate that. Let me go on and close this thing on out the right way, man. I'm going to say this here. Rest in peace to Jacky O. She no longer here. We miss her to death, and I know DC Young Fly miss her as well. Hello, who this is here?
It's Victoria.
What's going on, Victoria? How you feeling over there, baby?
I'm feeling good. How about yourself?
Man, I ain't feeling too good because we losing beautiful women out here that got families, kids, people that love them, all because they don't feel like they beautiful. Or she probably do feel like she was beautiful, but she felt like she could do a little more for who? I don't know who, why, or where. But my question for you is it normal for a person not to mourn after losing somebody?
You know, I don't know. Everybody mourns differently, so if they don't mourn, who's to say it doesn't show up, later and you just don't see it. So, people mourn differently and they grieve different ways.
I understand that. But at her funeral, homie got up there and did a whole bit. And he was laughing and joking. He even had his shirt unbuttoned, rocking the crowd. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of weird.
Yeah, everything about that whole funeral was so weird. I was like, it was cringy. Like, I'm like, even the father, it was just the weirdest thing I ever seen.
Yeah, her father got up there talking about how Adam and Eve was a black man and a white woman and how God intended for black men to be with white women and things.
Yeah, that was sick. That's your daughter's funeral, and there's a time and a place for everything. You want to, make a mockery of certain things, and certainly not in the funeral.
Yeah, man. But in my heart, I'm glad that DC Young Fly ain't cracked, or he ain't out here doing bad, out here strung out. He's still moving, he's still pushing. But do you feel like the reason why he's still pushing and still moving is because he happy that she gone?
Oh my goodness.
I have no idea. That whole Hollywood, I don't even know if he's like a Hollywood person, but celebrities is just a lot of weirdness, so it's just hard to tell. I can't call it.
Hard to tell. Can't call it. I know you heard the stories. I heard the stories about weird things happening in Hollywood, but I don't want to believe that's the case because they got all these kids together. But people in the street talking about he glad that he ain't never got to worry about paying no child support in the future. He ain't got to pay her expenses no more. I'm pretty sure she was a very, very expensive female to be with.
Women are expensive anyway.
Yeah.
We just come with a lot of maintenance. I mean, if you want us to keep our looks and everything, you got to think, it comes with a cost, and it's an investment. So who you want to be with for a long period of time, it's an investment.
You know what? And you need to explain to me as a woman to help me and the men out there understand, why is that a good investment to spend money on a woman? Why should a man feel like, oh, I got to pay to play. I got to pay for for this woman to be pleased with me. I gotta come out the pocket. Why should a man agree to them terms to pay in order to keep somebody in their corner?
I don't think it should be. If you want that person to not lose their looks, and if you want them to keep upkeep, you do want to honor them, but you just want to honor the person that you're with, just like the woman honors a guy. You're supposed to honor each other.
Look, back in the day, if your ass ugly, you just ugly. Or else you're gonna have to get your ass up and do something about it. Go to the gym. Stop making them funky faces, man. Put a smile on your face. Quit looking all rough. Stop acting all rough. If you want to be a lady and you want to be classy, feminize your ass. Get out there and do some lady shit. Brothers shouldn't have to pay for a masculine ass woman to look like a lady.
Yeah, no. You want the woman that you fell in love with, for sure. You want to. It's a process.
That's
women
real.
Women do definitely do a lot of work toward trying to achieve that, and sometimes they, come up with scams, or they have sugar daddies, or they try to do it an honest way to try to, but women do what they can to get them maintain themselves, keep their upkeep.
Yeah, man, I get it. But if all you got is lies, scandals, and games, where you gonna end up in the long run? Because that shit gonna run out eventually. Like, what you gonna do? Ain't no retirement plan and being no thought. Or maybe it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe people got it all mapped out, planned out, that they gonna get with X amount of men, take them for all they bank, and keep moving. I think some women make a living off of playing suckers to the left.
They like to do that. I mean, it's been a long term. It's been something that's been going on for decades. No, since probably the Roaring 20s. Who knows? But
beginning of time, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
It's just all about the chase, and some guys, they don't realize they're being played, and then vice versa.
What if?
How have you been?
I've been good, baby. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you asking. Let me find out you asking personal questions about my life and how I've been. You sound like you trying to build a personal relationship with your boy. What's that all about?
No, I'm not.
Shit, you confused me talking about how you been, where you been, what you been doing. Then you mess around and call me daddy. What's really going on?
You won't be getting called daddy. For sure.
Now you want to be a victim. Now she want y'all see that deal? She come on to me. I call her out. Now she want to be a victim and everything. Look.
What were you gonna ask?
Oh, don't worry. I was gonna change the subject because your temperature is all the way messed up. What I was gonna ask you was, do you feel like DC Young Fly felt like he was getting played? And he like, damn, if I keep on with this chick, I ain't never gonna have shit. Do you think he a widow?
Oh my goodness.
Well, I don't think that he was playing him or anything like that. I think he was kind of, if you look up some of the videos, he was kind of body shaming her a couple of times. So there was a video of her like talking about how she had a boob job, and then he was just basically like, I thought you knew that your stuff looked like, I think you said her boobs looked like pizzas or something like that. Something like that.
So
like,
he made her feel bad about her body, and that's why she felt like she needed to change things about herself.
Potentially, but she was a drop dead gorgeous woman. She didn't need to do that to herself. She was drop dead gorgeous. She kept herself together. So, I mean, I guess it costs to do that sort of thing.
Look, 5 years ago, she made a video called I Got Surgery. And then DC Fly and Jacky, they buy a house. He bought a house with her ass. They out there spending all this money. She popping out them babies left and right. He like, damn, I'm trying to make the money, but I'm going to go broke fucking with this bitch.
Right. I think you know, you have to work hard to spend what you want. So I'm
He
a believer
probably,
in that.
and no disrespect, rest in peace, God bless the dead, but he probably happy as hell. Not saying that he happy, but he may be a little relieved because he like, shit, now I could put the money towards the kids and only the kids. I ain't got to do all this extra shit that she be wanting. And now he got the Netflix deal. He got more money coming in. And I hate to be watching that man's pockets. And I know he mourning. And I don't mean to, talk bad about this man. But damn, shit, he able to do what he want to do now.
Right. Yeah. Well, not entirely. He still has responsibilities as a father. He has 4 kids?
Look, you could take care of them kids. It don't take that much to take care of kids when you got millions. I don't know if he playing with some M's, but he definitely getting a paycheck. Them kids got food on the table. They got clothes on their back. They got a roof over their head. I'm pretty sure they got school supplies, everything a kid need in order to be a kid. It's when you taking care of a grown person, that's when it's a damn problem.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, trust and believe. Yeah. Between 85 South Show and Wildin' Out, he used to be doing fairly decent.
Hey man, the sky's the limit. I want to see this brother make it all the way. He already been on the big screen. I want to see him take it further than that. You know what I'm saying? And we want to thank you so much for your phone call, baby. Don't be no stranger. Make sure you call back whenever you feel like it. All right, Victoria. I'll at you later.
Have a good one.
All right, baby. You too now. Hello. Who this is here? Hello? Damn, I hung up with her for a damn hug booger. What the fuck? I should have stayed on the phone with Victoria. But that's Negro here nor there. These brothers in Hollywood got to deal with some overpriced females out there that they would be better without. I'm pretty sure being with this woman made him want to step his game up. Probably because he ain't had no choice but to step his game up. Because them living expensive, she messed around, got pregnant. She got them beautiful eyes and things. I'm pretty sure she put it on this man. Because if she wanted to, she could get out there and she could have been with Nick Cannon, whoever, on the Wild 'N Out. She chose his ass. Probably because she know that she could get a bag out his ass, man. He probably feel like, I'm tired of being her pet. I'm tired of footing the bill. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm speaking from personal experiences, but I can only imagine when you with a woman this damn fine. Look at her ass, y'all. That's the baddest one. That's probably the baddest woman he ever been with in his life. He was cuckoo for Cocoa Buffs, head over heels about this young lady. And I can't blame him. He had plenty of options. He chose to be with her. But when you constantly, going under the knife, that shit get expensive. Hold on, Reggie. Finish playing that video. Matter of fact, play the other video, Reggie. Play that.
Anyway.
Hold on, run that back. Look at this, y'all.
Man, I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody told me, no, you're fine how you are. You're perfect. Leave me alone. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Anyway, everybody call me that, but it's my body. Guess what? My body.
You know what's funny to me? People had these type of procedures done all the time. And they walk clean up out that bitch. Well, they probably don't walk, but they roll up out that thing. They go home. They heal. What went so wrong with her surgery? You know what I'm saying? Hello, who this is here?
Hey, Sean, this is Jasmine.
Oh, what's going on, Jasmine? How you feeling over there?
I'm doing good, but I'm getting kind of dizzy. Why are you playing the video in slow motion?
Because you gotta let it marinate on. You gotta let it marinate on their ass, man.
Oh my goodness.
People got to feel it in their soul. Sometimes you got to slow it down so people can
No, I
comprehend it,
think
man.
you're trying to pull some Dr. Umar witchcraft.
No, baby. She said that people told her no, 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 no. And she still went ahead and did it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But yeah, I know. But I feel like he's like,
You
I don't
can't
know what
handle
you
the
got going on
truth.
with the video.
That's
No,
all
I
it
can
is.
handle the truth. Let's talk about it, Sean. As far as Jacky getting the surgery, I feel like she was pressured by that cricket that she was with. He was putting her down and putting babies in her, then putting her down, and just all types of stuff.
Damn, you call that man the whole cricket, huh?
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Well, that's the man she chose to be with, and that's the woman
She
he chose to
She
be
had a
with.
good heart. She had a good heart. Jacky was a good person.
I'm pretty sure she was, and I wouldn't doubt that. Rest in peace to Jacky. But you have to admit, they tried to tell her to leave that stuff alone. She got people that loved her that said, hey, Jacky, that's enough now. You good, baby. We love you just like that. But she blatantly told them to kiss her ass and went ahead and did what she did. And now, unfortunately, she's no longer here.
You can't argue with the truth. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but you want to argue with the truth, and that's exactly why you
No,
called
son,
in
if I
here.
wanted to argue with you, I would. I did not. I called because I was getting dizzy. I felt like you were putting me in a trance. I didn't know if it was some type of like witchcraft tactic you were using.
Baby.
I didn't know. So I just decided to call in.
Baby, the truth shall set you free. And it's easy to hear something one time and get over it. But when you hear it again, over and over in slow motion, you got to come to terms with the truth. And that's
so
all
you
I
were
was.
imprinting.
No, baby, I'm just trying to get it through people's heads that all of the warning signs was there. And she simply ignored all of them things. People that loved her.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that part. I wish that she could have gotten the help that she needs to, you know, get to the place where she could love herself for what she naturally looks like. I do. I really do. Because if she had done that, she would still be here with us and her kids. So yeah, I'm not debating you on that. But I just don't like that. I don't like that thing that she chose because. And no, to answer the question, it's not normal for a person to get up at a funeral and literally do a whole stand-up routine at a funeral. Comedian or not, that is not normal on no planet.
So you saying that this man ain't mourning normally? You think this some abnormal shit? Maybe he on some type of medication to where he ain't able to, you know, feel no shit like that. Maybe he just numb.
So you saying he's numb to emotion?
That's what it looked like. They had to ask him, damn, DC, are you sad or no? And he had to explain to the TMZ people, it's the Lord that's keeping me positive.
No, if he couldn't even answer a simple question with yes or no, are you sad? That's a quick, of course I'm sad. I just lost the mother of my kids, but I'm trying to persevere and keep pushing. That's the normal answer for that question. If he couldn't even say that, no, like, So, between him and his dad, him and her dad, it's definitely some shady stuff going on.
And you said definitely, like you ain't got no doubts about it. You believe it in your heart that something just ain't right about all this.
I do, Sean.
But you figure.
Do you disagree?
She was such a beautiful person. She seemed like a lovable person. Like if you got to know her, you probably want to give her a big old bear hug. Why wouldn't her baby daddy and her own father cherish her the way that the public would?
Probably because they are incapable of doing that. I mean, look at the industry that DC is in. A lot of sellouts, a lot of cold-hearted people in that industry. We have to be realistic about that. Anybody talking about, oh, she crazy conspiracy theorists, it's 2023, okay? Stop being dumb, okay? It is a lot of stuff that goes on in that industry that is very dark and very shady. Sometimes people get with people specifically to later on use them as a sacrifice. It happens.
So you saying that people already lay out their martyrs, build relationships with them, get to know them, spend time with them, introduce them to their family, have kids with them, all for the big sacrifice moment where they come up in the game.
Yes. That happens a lot.
It's a sick world, but you know what? I know for a fact that it do go down like that, man. People are lying your ass up real good. Tell you that they love you, they want to be with you, all I need you and all that shit, but they just lining your ass up for a sacrifice.
Yeah, it happens.
Happens
I
all
mean,
the
people
time.
unalive people for less than opportunities. I mean, especially in the hood, people get knocked off for J's. So let's not be, let's not act like what I'm saying is so outlandish.
Damn.
It happens. People can get, I mean, you can literally get shot for a cheeseburger these days. Like, yeah. Dude just got shot because I guess he was hangry and he decided to hit a lady and yeah, he got his wings.
People
Yeah.
out here having sex for steak sandwiches. They killing people for
Yeah.
French fries. It's crazy out here, man. You don't know who to
It's
trust.
crazy. You don't, Sean.
That's why
You
we got
don't.
each other. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You got me. And since we see things alike, we might as well make a commitment before everybody in the chat. Are you willing for that?
Two crazy people who are also enlightened
Yeah.
will not mix. Okay.
That's what we
Yeah.
are. Two crazy
I think
people.
you're actually a little bit too crazy. I think you're crazier than me.
I ain't never been crazier than your ass. You called
Oh,
up
yeah.
here talking
I
about young
disagree.
DC Fly look like a cricket, and she had a good
What
heart
you
just
think
for
he
being
look
with
like?
his ass. Man, look,
What you think he look like? You think he Denzel?
hey, I can't be judging no
He
another
ain't even
man.
Eddie Griffin.
Hey, maybe it's some women out there that think. I know it's some women out there that think he fine. It ain't for me to be judging that
I
brother.
don't believe that. It's just some women out there that have good hearts and they're not really hung up on looks.
Or maybe it's women out there that's willing to put a hook into a man like this because he do have charisma. He is making the check, and maybe I could squeeze him for every dime he got. But now,
Oh, so now you're trying to paint the narrative that Miss Jacky is a gold digger? Is that what we're doing, Sean?
why else would she want to be with Jimmy the Cricket, according to you?
Because she had a good heart. You can tell that lady had a good heart. She wasn't really hung up on looks. She was really down to earth.
It's all
Especially
about
for somebody that's beautiful, she was real. That woman was down to earth. We have to give her that.
it's all about who's willing to do the spending. I'm pretty sure Nick
She
Cannon.
made money too, Sean.
Where she made her money at?
She worked on Wild 'N Out, and then she had her little YouTube thing going. She was making some coins from YouTube.
And I ain't mad at that. But the lifestyle that he acquired for her to have, them YouTube checks wasn't gonna cut that bill. I promise you.
Now we know DC wasn't ranking in no money like that. Come on now. Now he is after he did this sacrifice and he got his little Netflix special.
Damn. So that's what it is. There you go. That's how you feel. You put it out there on the table. A lot of people feel the same way. I beg to
But I ain't
differ.
gonna argue with you. Now bye.
Hold on, wait a minute, baby. Don't go like that. Because we already bonded and everything. I love the spiciness of all this. I'm going to save your number as Sriracha. Because you just got it all, baby. You the whole damn package. Are you married? How come ain't nobody... You all of that. How come ain't nobody wife you up yet? Your ass crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I
I know.
admit that I am. Yeah, at least I'm honest.
You're a little crazy, man. But them be the best ones. You know, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of crazy. You know, I like it.
Because you crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Sean. I'm gonna let you get back
Ooh,
to
yeah,
entertaining.
yeah, it's hot as fuck up in here. I need to open up the window or something. You got me over
Now,
here
y'all
sweating.
watch him talk about me like a dog when I get off the phone.
My God. No,
Love you, Sean.
I love you too, baby. I'm gonna holler at you later. Good God Almighty. All right now. Yeah, take care.
my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Lord have mercy. Woo, shit. That's gonna be my baby mama, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
I already know. Let me just get back to the show, man. They always gonna paint the brother to be the devil, regardless of what's going on in the situation. Oh, she beat his ass. Maybe he deserved to get his ass beat.
Oh my goodness.
They gonna go on and on about how DC Fly is the bad guy. Now she gone. So in my eyes, she an angel. She ain't never did nothing wrong. I can't sit up here and say she was a bad person, or she was wrong, or she used and abused him. I ain't never gonna say none of that. Cause the truth of the matter is, she no longer here. And all I can say about her is rest in peace, man. DC Young Fly steps back into the public eye after the death of his partner, Miss Jacky O. Not his wife, not his girlfriend, but his partner. And he ain't got no choice but to give y'all the gully face, even though that's bad for business. You supposed to be a damn comedian. And when you think about it, ain't nobody trying to see him be serious.
Oh my goodness.
That's bad for his brand. People tune into him to get a laugh. It's people out there that's sad that look to DC Fly to make them happy. So what good is that for business if he out here moping around with his head down to things? People gonna lose interest in whatever he got going on. And that's why I believe it's a possibility. The reason why he ain't showing no remorse, or he ain't shedding no real tears, or he ain't out here rolling on the floor, bawling, crying, is because he know these fans out here is fickle. What if every time you tune into his show, you can't help but to think about him crying about his baby mama? Every time you go to one of his comedy shows, you can't even laugh at the jokes because you think about how he was on the floor at the funeral with snot coming out his nose. You sitting there, he trying to make you laugh. He wiggling his skinny ass and all that shit, and you ain't even cracking a smile because you got tears balled up in your eyes because you thinking about how he had a mental breakdown. That's bad for business. And I ain't trying to take up for the brother, but hell, if y'all fans wasn't so damn fickle, then maybe he could show some tears and some real remorse. People ain't understanding. People want what they want. When you go to Chick-fil-A, you don't want to hear no shit about they ran out of chicken.
Oh my goodness.
People want what they want. And if comedy is what he's selling, that's what he need to focus on. Yeah, he did a Def Comedy Jam bit at her funeral. He even humped on the casket a little bit. That's how he make his damn money. Y'all make it seem like he need to quit being a comedian and work for the morgue. If he would have really showed how he really felt at that funeral, he would have had to quit comedy and become an undertaker.
Oh my goodness.
I got your back, brother. I ain't gonna let them talk about you bad like that because they miserable and they ain't got nobody. Calling that man a cricket. Just because he ain't got $100,000 worth of plastic surgery and he keeping it real, don't mean he gotta be a cricket. I gotta start holding it down for the brothers, man. Cause in the media, y'all Twitter fingers get to tweeting and talking real bad about people, man. And y'all need to let me know how y'all feel. How long I been live? I got 10 more minutes. I'm about to smooth get up out this thing, man. Cause y'all ain't showing me no love. Ain't nobody called in. Ain't nobody hit the like button. And ain't nobody... Hold on, y'all. Ain't nobody even hit the cat. That's how y'all gonna do me? Y'all ain't even gonna hit the cash app? That's how y'all feel? That's all right. I'm gonna keep on doing what I do, man. Where that video... Oh, y'all need to see this. She was mad because I slowed this down. I'm gonna slow it down again. Listen to this.
Then I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody tell me, no, you're fine how you are. You're perfect. Leave me alone. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. 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 Anyway, everybody told me that, but it's my body.
Now, what black girl talk like that? I don't give a damn if you mixed or whatever. And I ain't about to make this about her race, but since we got 10 more minutes to shoot the shit, it is some black girls that be talking like that, though. And they be black. Sounded like Paris Hilton or somebody. Watching all that damn Saved by the Bell and shit, whatever they be watching. And I can't judge nobody by the way they sound just because I sound like a country ass pimp don't mean she gotta sound like one too. But still, I don't see no black girl characteristics. It don't even matter now because she gone. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that alone. She could be Puerto Rican for all I give a damn. We just miss you, baby, and we want you to rest. But as far as DC Young Fly, that's a hell of a brother right there. Y'all need to quit hating on him and give him his props. And let the world know that you feel sorry for him instead of spreading all that hatred. Because I feel bad for the brother, but the Lord got him. That's what he said. He said, look, God is keeping me positive. So if the Lord is keeping him positive, I'm going to stay positive for him because that's what the Lord wants from him and for his kids, man. Real talk. Oh my God. I done ran out of shit to talk about now.
Oh my goodness.
Only one thing left to do. Might as well get to it. Y'all stay tuned. This is going to be the best 10 minutes you ever had in your life. Hold on, y'all. I was about to go in on this nigga. We got a phone call. Hello. Who this is here?
Yeah, it's your boy Sean. It's your boy D. Sean, what's going on?
Oh, what's going on, brother? How you feeling over there?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. We talking about DC Young Fly. People making it seem like he an asshole because he ain't crying on social media over his baby mama. And my question for you is it normal to not mourn after losing somebody?
Well, I'm going to tell you this. It's not normal for people not to cry because if you really love that person, you are going to cry. You see what I'm saying? Because that's just human emotions. But if you don't got no emotions for that person and you really don't care about that person, you're not going to cry. That's just the way it is.
Would have been able to do a stand-up bit at a funeral?
Hell no. No. That's there's a place and a time for everything, and that definitely wasn't the place and time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it goes a little bit deeper than that because me personally, I think what he did was a ritual of humiliation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they got their own way of doing certain things in Hollywood. Prime example. I didn't mean to cut you off when you was trying to say something, but I just wanted to make a quick example. Remember when Bernie Mac died, Steve Harvey, all of the Kings of Comedies was at his funeral. And they was up there popping jokes, laughing and all that kind of stuff. They did the same thing at Bernie Mac's funeral.
You ain't never lied about that.
Yeah, and Bernie Mac and Steve Harvey didn't see eye to eye on nothing. But he was over that man's dead casket, popping jokes, laughing.
He sure did.
You see what I'm saying?
And I thought that was bizarre. Like, damn, just mourn his ass and keep it moving. We know you're a comedian, but now is not the time to be funny.
Yeah, and just to show you how fake Hollywood is, after they all got together and hold hands now, he want to go up there and start crying. Like, those are real tears. He ain't miss Bernie Mac. He just got an opportunity came his way. So he's crying out of joy, not for grief.
So, by the sounds of things, people, not just in Hollywood, but in general, will sacrifice somebody close to them just to come up off of their energy.
Yeah. And you don't have to be a celebrity to do it. Shoot, I've seen people get killed over a crap game.
Damn.
Shooting dice.
Goodness.
Over some damn dice.
Yeah.
And you know what? A lot of times, them people, when they become killers, they get all the juice in the street. After they done took somebody's life, they get all the respect, all the love, all the money, all the fame. You be a damn celebrity after you don't kill somebody in the street.
Yeah, but you know what though? There's a gangster named Karma is gonna come back around and get you. That's the real gangster, and you can't hide from her.
Definitely, man. Karma gonna come back and she gonna have 2 pistols on her hip, shooting like a cowboy in a Western movie, man.
Yeah, cause look at this now with DC Young Fly and his baby mama that passed. God bless rest her soul. Jacky. DC Young Fly basically pulled a Kanye West. But the only difference is Kanye have the balls to say that he did it.
They see you like that plastic surgeon. Oh, you about to go in for your surgery? Okay, nip tuck, game over. And now the plastic surgeon doing YouTube videos and things talking about how he innocent. He ain't had shit to do with it, even though he the one that did the damn surgery.
Exactly. But Hollywood is just weird, man. I don't even call it Hollywood. I call it Hollyweird because it's just weird people, weird everything. Because when we lost Whitney Houston again, her body was upstairs in the hotel room, and Clive Davis and his guests were down in the lobby partying just like nothing ain't happened.
And they heard somebody came down there and said, "Hey y'all, Whitney gone." They kept on pouring them drinks, eating that damn them entrees and shit, kept on partying.
Exactly, because they celebrating. It's a ritual, man. They're wicked.
Some evil shit going on.
Because that girl Jacky, she was drop dead gorgeous. She ain't had to do no surgery at all, none. You know who she remind me of?
Who that?
She remind me of Coco, Ice-T wife.
Yeah, she do. She look dead on Coco, man. And young DC Fly had him a hell of a woman. But like I was saying earlier, when you gotta constantly dish out money, you gotta pay for them kids, you gotta pay to get her hair, all this shit, pay these bills, she wanna get another surgery. You like, damn, when am I ever gonna catch a break with her ass? That's probably why he out there look like he's celebrating like, shit, I ain't gotta pay her ass no more.
But you know what though, Sean? It could probably be deeper than what you're thinking. What's to say that she was going to come out with an all-tell book? We don't know, but I'm just saying she might was gonna do something like that, like Kim Porter. When Kim Porter came out and said she's gonna do something, what happened? She ended up dead.
Man, who the hell gonna buy a DC tell-all book? He on the cover on the damn book with a crack pipe.
It don't have to necessarily be about DC. It just could probably be about people who she know in the industry.
Oh yeah, she knows a couple of people what's going on around there.
You know?
You just never know.
You never know, man. But I can tell you this though, DC, he lost a good one. Because I could tell she was a genuine person, and I don't know her at all. But you know when you could look at somebody and read their spirit and their aura? I got that vibe from her every time I saw her on TV or on YouTube.
And you know, them be the main ones that get got. Them people with them good spirits, them good souls, you know, them good people.
Yeah.
The innocent people. Like on that movie, The Babysitter, they was looking for that young boy that was a virgin so they could sacrifice his ass.
Prime example. Look what they did to Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness.
The people who he broke bread with at the table, they sold him out. So that alone should tell you right there.
You just can't trust nobody, man. People will take advantage of you, take your kindness for weakness, grind you down to nothing. And then when you too weak to even do something for yourself, they're going to take your life.
Of course. And I'm going to tell you something, too. You got to watch out for family because your own family will sell you out. And I'm giving her father the side eye. Because why would he get up there and say some crap like that?
He said a whole bunch of BS. He was up there for a half an hour just talking cash money shit.
Yeah, and what's to say they didn't pay him off to get his daughter knocked off?
You just never know. It's a whole bunch of money that could be spread out amongst the whole family because, hell, she probably was draining her daddy of his resources.
Yeah, because, you know, in Hollywood, parents sacrifice their own children as far as not killing them, but they sell them at a young age. And that's why when they get older, they turn crazy. Like, for example, Orlando Brown. He been in the industry for, almost 30 years? Been in the game since he was like damn 6, 7 years old, and now look at him. He lost his damn mind.
Lost his complete mind. And if the stuff he's saying is true, that just goes to show how sick the game really is. You got grown ass people trying to get with a child star, like, oh, we about to break this little nigga in.
Yeah, and I could go further than that. Corey Feldman, Corey Haim. You know what I'm saying? They accused Charlie Sheen of raping them.
Damn, man, it's a sick. You know, we look to these entertainers for entertainment, but the shit that go on behind the scenes, that shit ain't entertaining at all.
No, but you see, I'm gonna tell you though, Sean, the reason why we looked at them, and because I don't know how old you are, but I'm in my late 40s, right?
Oh my
when we were watching guys like, you know, back in the day on the big screen or television, we didn't know nothing about the Illuminati and the sacrifices. We just saw entertainment and comedy and action and drama.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we saw. That's what we like, entertainment. But as you get older and the world started to change and the information that's being fed, you put two and two together and start figuring things out yourself. You use your third eye.
Yeah, but you figure in any industry, people know what they doing is wrong, but if it make a profit, they gonna sell that shit. Just imagine the chef at these restaurants. They know that food ain't no damn good. They putting all that butter, all that bullshit, all that cheese on.
Yeah.
They probably thinking to themselves, who the hell gonna eat this shit? But
exactly,
the order up, somebody out there waiting for their plate.
Exactly. Just like in every black neighborhood, you're going to see a liquor store around the corner.
And you got to think, the people that work at the liquor store, they be looking like, damn, this enough liquor to kill the whole damn community. But somebody going to come in there and buy it.
Just like how they pumped crack in the neighborhood back in the day. We didn't know what crack was. They put it in there.
And guess what? Somebody came. Matter of fact, everybody came and bought all of it up, had to re-up on the crack, had to go to the goddamn Costa Rica, get some more dope. You just couldn't keep no dope on the streets. Damn, it's a drought. We ain't got no more. The shit all sold out.
Of course. And that was the time when I seen women pimping their own daughters out, selling their mama jewelry, and it was a sad time, man. But not to get off the topic of what this call is about, DC Young Fly, what he did, he's going to answer for it later on, because there's one thing I know for a fact. You can fool mankind, some of us, not all of us. But you can't fool God.
Hold on, wait a minute. So you trying to say that you believe that DC pulled the sacrifice on his baby mama?
Me personally, yes. I believe so. I believe so. I don't got the proof, but I mean, it's too obvious. And you got that Netflix special, everything just fall right in line.
And I hope that's not the case. I don't want to believe that's the case, but you know, it's a funny business, especially nowadays when people ain't even got no emotions. People don't even know how to feel. People doped up, drugged up on all different types of shit.
All right. I know you're an intelligent person, Sean. So check this out. Look at Dr. Dre. Before he became a billionaire, what happened to his son? They said his son committed suicide. Right after his son committed suicide, he sold Beats by Dre, became a millionaire.
He sure did. His son. Okay. And it was a mystery. People like, damn, your father, Dr. Dre, why in the hell would you want to take your own life? And they talking about they found him in his bedroom and he was just gone.
Yeah, you can't believe nothing what the news say, because the news is part of the agenda. They're told what to give the public. Damn. A lot of things that's being fed to us that they want us to believe, but you just gotta not be so believing of what they talk about. You know, you gotta use your common knowledge.
They talking about his son OD'd on heroin. Shit, I figured he'd be messing with that chronic.
Oh my goodness.
Where the hell? Heroin and morphine, like he only 20 years old. Who raised his ass?
Yeah, in this time, man, you can't be a gullible person and believe everything what's being fed to you. Just like you was just talking about the food, with the unhealthy food they feeding us. It's all intellectual also, not just the food we physically eat.
You know what? That's real too. And seeing how everybody's so hell bent on social media, I had to delete that stuff from my phone, man, because I noticed I be looking at them big booty models all day. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to be hypnotized by some butt cheeks and some bullshit so you don't know what's really going on.
That's true. And they promoting it real hard now, because if you go to Instagram, especially Instagram, that's all you're going to see.
Ass and titties all day long. Like, damn, everybody for sale. Everybody's selling their ass, because that's basically what they doing. You ain't putting your body out there like that unless you trying to make a sale.
Yeah, and all it is just the new version of Backdoor.
New version of Backpage. Everybody, look, you got some money. Got some money to trick off, shit, let her know. She gonna be with it. How much you talking? Who gonna turn down some money?
That's all it is.
All it is.
Fly them out to Saudi Arabia. I mean, not Saudi Arabia. What's that place that all these women go to?
Dubai.
Dubai, yeah, all them places. The air rates and all them.
They call it Dubai because them motherfuckers Dubai. Whatever the hell you want, baby. What you need, they gonna buy it for you. You need a Louis Vuitton purse. They be getting off the plane with all types of shit coming back from Dubai.
And that's why you see, I'm gonna say this too, Sean. I see a lot of these women, man, and they look drop dead gorgeous. But me, I don't even look at them, because to us they look drop dead gorgeous. Some of them, but you don't know the shit that they go through to get a paycheck or to get paid, because a lot of them, they got to go through some degrading stuff, especially the ones that'll flow out to Dubai. They have guys desecrating on them, urinating on them, doing all kind of foul, nasty stuff. And these are the same women that we supposed to call queens.
Man, and I ain't trying to talk bad about the women out there, because if you're going to talk bad about the ladies, you got to talk bad about the brothers that's paying them to do all of this sick shit, man. They wouldn't even be in a position to do it if it wasn't some brother out there that's willing to pay for it.
Of course. Definitely. Definitely. I blame them. I blame them more than I blame the women.
Yeah.
Because they know better.
They should, so it's a sick game. People gonna do what they got to do to survive, but if that's the game you creating for people to play, then you even sicker than the people that's playing the game, because you made the game. So all these men out here tricking off and got these women doing all this sick stuff, they the real problem.
Exactly, and that's why marriage and all that stuff is at a high rate right now, because men don't want to get married no more, and women don't want to stay married. Women want to do the hot girl summer, and men, most men, not all men, because there are some men out there that believe in marriage and having a family, you know what I'm saying? But there are some other guys out there, they just want to sow their wild oats till they dead. They don't want to get married. And sometimes, in certain cases, you can't blame them, because some of the women out here are not faithful.
Yeah, I mean, but what is really being faithful, though? Especially in times to where everybody got a million kajillion options. You could easily come up on a new person that's willing, because everybody dead on the inside, man. Ain't nobody really out here living, especially when you living your life in front of a damn camera and you worried about what some people in a whole nother country, you ain't never even met these people, but you concerned about what they got to say about you, if they gonna like your pictures, like your video, all this bullshit. People out here basically dead, man. So sometimes you just gotta let people do what they gonna do.
And you're right. You're 100% right, Sean. And I'm gonna tell you, the worst thing that could ever happen to mankind was when social media was invented.
Better tell it. It's the devil.
Yeah, it's the devil, man. Because at first, what was popping at first, 15 years ago? MySpace.
Yo, I had a good ass time on MySpace. I ain't even gonna lie to your ass.
Now, MySpace was nowhere near to what we see now on Instagram or Facebook or any other social media network.
Man, you know I had MySpace. That was the shit, man. I'm talking about I had a ball on MySpace. Put a little bit of music on the page, put them pictures, bite your bottom lip. Next thing you know, people all in your inbox. What's going on? Where you at?
It was innocent.
Compared to this shit. Innocent. Yeah. You know what it is, man? This Instagram, this TikTok, it make everybody a movie star. Everybody got a show. Everybody got a production going on. And people under the false pretense that they somebody when they really not.
That's true. But the only good thing I could say that comes out of having social media, the only thing, it could provide food for people to put on their table.
Yeah. But what you gonna do when the show is over? When they done moved on to another show, your show old, your shit,
that's true.
People ain't even on rocking with, ain't none of this shit sincere no more. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, if you had a fan base, Elvis Presley been dead. He still got a fan base of people that celebrate his ass like he the Christ.
To this day.
To this day, man. Having a fan base back in the day and having a fan base now is two different things, because people that got fan bases now, they fans want to be the star. So they figure, shit, if I'm your fan, I can stand in your light.
Exactly. Yeah.
The saddest shit ever. Everybody chasing clout. People like Drake because Drake is the #1 artist. And if I stand next to Drake, even though I don't like his music, but if I listen to it, that makes me cool too, because I'm basking in his light.
You know what? The only fault I find with Drake, he sings too damn much. If you rap, you rap. If you singing, you singing. It's not for everybody. Because there are certain rappers that can rap and sing, and who started it was Ja Rule. He was cool with it. You know what I mean? Because he'll do a little singing and rapping. Rainy days, smile for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Drake, he just goes straight out with the singing.
But you know what? Singing and rapping had to collide because R&B and hip hop wasn't shit no more after the 90s. They like, damn, maybe we need to bridge the gap to get people even to pay attention to this bullshit, man. And you know that music got real bad when you got R&B singers turning gospel songs into sex songs.
Yeah. Mary.
Out there twerking cheeks, and best believe they was thick as hell. I don't know what we talking about, man. We supposed to be talking about DC Young Fly, and your ass done said something about Mary. Look, I appreciate your phone call, brother, and that's why I don't want you to be no stranger. And you can make sure you call back whenever you feel like it. All right, brother.
All
so
right.
much love
You
for
have a blessed one.
All right, you too, man. Take care. No doubt. Shit, this nigga going on and on and on and on and on. What the hell we started off talking about?
Oh my goodness.
Got me bonding with another man at 11 o'clock at night. Where them females at? On the phone with a nigga named Harvey L.
Oh my goodness.
He's standing out the window right now, wishing upon a star. Look, I ain't getting out of here until we get a phone call from a beautiful young lady. On the phone with another man for a whole half an hour, talking about the good old days. When y'all big booty queeshas, better call.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't leaving until I get a female to call up here, man. I don't give a damn if it's only 2 people watching the video. I'm gonna be here all night. Lord have mercy, I hope that's a young lady. Hello, who this is?
Oh, this is Alicia.
Oh, thank God. Lord have mercy. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
I want to appreciate you right now for calling in here, man, because my soul ain't sit right. That nigga over there with a Jerry curl talking all that good jazz with lip gloss around his mouth. What you got to say about the situation?
Well, I didn't know he was saying something about Ja Rule.
Man, I don't know what the hell he was talking about. He said that Drake and Ja Rule be singing and stuff, and I'm trying to tell him the reason why they had to do that is because music ain't worth a shit. You gotta mix and match that shit. But my question for you is, do you think it's normal for a person to not mourn a person when they die? DC Young Fly look like he having the time of his life, and I don't want to see him depressed or nothing, but it seemed like he really don't give a damn about his baby mama.
I don't think it's normal at all. I don't know what he's doing, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really interesting how I've heard side chicks have been showing up at the funeral. I heard the speech, and all of it was really just disturbing, to be honest.
Yeah. It was, man. It was a whole bunch of stuff disturbing, especially when people call up here acting like they had sleep. You know what I'm saying? On the phone, slurring, sitting on the toilet.
Who on the toilet?
I'm trying to figure out what's really going on with you, baby.
I'm chilling. I was just like, he threw me off. To be honest, I was just listening in, but DC on Fly, Jacky O, and the whole situation, I just thought it was really disturbing. But she's a beautiful lady. It seems like every time he on live with her, in the same capacity or the same room, like he was always combative or almost berating her type of way, and I just didn't understand it. And it seems like she was getting along to kind of stay with him.
You over there laid off of the edge of the bed, got your feet in the air. You over there chilling. We need you to lean up in your seat and put a pillow on your back.
I'm too. Damn. I'm late. I'm too relaxed. Like, what's going on?
You over there chilling. You got look. You got that bowl of ice cream on your belly. You act like you don't give a.
I don't.
Lean up in your seat and put a pillow on your back so we can hear what you talking about, baby.
I have on earbuds, so I need to take the earbuds.
Man, leave the earbuds on, but do something with yourself. Lift your ass up, cause you over there lean back.
I'm sitting up. I'm literally sitting up.
Look, we need to make this conversation more interesting. So what you looking like over there?
Goodness, I went to work and I had on a white t-shirt.
Yup, in my white tee. Yup, she over there with a white t-shirt on, ketchup stains and shit. Ain't talking about a damn thing.
No, it is a blouse. It's like it's like a V-neck shirt.
Would you date somebody like Young DC Fly? He famous, he got money, people know who he is. He got career. Why not?
He's a clown. I mean, he's like really defamatory towards women. Really, like, I mean, he used to be funny to me to some extent, and I believe this whole bit about him believing in God and stuff, but just me continuing to watch. I used to watch the show that he's affiliated with and the participants and stuff like that or whatever, and it used to be cool and fun, and I used to enjoy it all the time, but it just seemed like as time went on and the more famous they got, it just seemed like he kind of went to his head and his jokes started becoming more draining. It wasn't as fun, and it seemed like he just used women, and I feel like his baby mama as his material that he used to make jokes off of, to be honest.
You know what I think it is, man? I think that whole wilding out was more of a popularity contest. It's like, hey, look at me. I'm on stage with Nick Cannon. Oh, I'm a part of the Wildin' Out crew. We got the girls in here. I think it was a big old hump fest. You got the girls, you got the dudes. Like, shit, look, we the stars. We got the hoes jocking. You got people bringing their girls on dates, and they girls looking like, ooh, I want to be part of the Wildin' Out crew. Backstage.
Yeah, show up bouncing titties and just kind of like laughing and, that whole thing and sharing all jokes that were.
It was a big old freak fest, a sex party, everybody. Yeah.
Mingling and tingling.
That's all it is. Look, I tell jokes, I'm funny. He. And you ain't even got to be funny. As long as you standing next to Nick Cannon. Oh, you a somebody, so you in the in crowd, so you gonna get some ass about this piece.
Yeah, I mean, like some people were funny. Sometimes it would actually be funny, but for the most part, it would just be a lot of ego boosting, a lot of throwing around like sausage party type of vibes. It wasn't whatever, and the girls just kind of come around and just start, I don't know, showing. They were cute or whatever. The girls were cute, but it's still like, what's the point of this?
Yeah, it was a popularity contest, and you figure whoever wild out the most or, be the most goofiest, you gonna be the star of the show. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Whoever makes the niggas clowning themselves, you gonna be, whatever they got going on. But this DC Young Fly stuff. It's just like you weird. You whole pink fit on, like a blouse with your taco on. You got on bell bottom. Weird. You barely got your hair braided. I don't understand how people breathe. I understand breathe differently. I mean, I think if you do believe in a higher power, you do have the authority to discern. And this don't look right. It looks tacky. It looks weird. It looks like a ninja having the time of his life, to be honest.
Yeah, they had some badass females up there, though. I ain't even gonna lie. They had some, some good-looking women on them wilding out girls and stuff. I'm pretty sure they was wilding out backstage, but that's their business. I can't judge them for doing what they want to do. And shout out to Nick Cannon and shout out to young DC Fly, man. Do you feel bad for him now that he done lost his baby mama?
I feel bad for his. I feel bad for his children.
Yeah.
I feel bad that his children will no longer have her.
That's sad, man. And she gone forever, and they gotta grow up.
Yeah.
She ain't there, and I'm pretty sure, she loved her kids, and they just, I'm pretty sure they dealing with a whole lot. So for the fans to be talking about, oh, he ain't mourning enough, he ain't crying enough, shit, he got to keep up his appearances. I'm pretty sure he hurt by the situation, but a lot of y'all out there think that it was a sacrifice.
Well, I can't say Negro here or there, but I will say that if you are, you don't have to be crying. I understand you're supposed to appear to have some form of strength in any situation, especially being a black man in this, world or whatever. You have to carry on. Then you have children walking behind you. I get it. At the same time, there's a matter of decorum. There's a matter of etiquette to some extent, and I feel like it was just really tacky, and it wasn't a form of honoring the person or the partner that you claimed that you loved and endeared. I didn't feel like you showed to that respect, and this is the ultimate time to show somebody respect at this time, at any time. I'm not talking about showing her love at the Kroger. You're over her dead body, literally, at a funeral. Like, come on, I'm not even up here talking about sacrifice, but you were saying some weird, questionable things within that speech, talking about, y'all know me, y'all know it wasn't me, y'all know I'm a God-fearing. Like, what is he talking about? Like, we're not even on it. Like, it seems like you're trying to absolve yourself of some type of wrong or something right now. It just looks strange for some piece of change, and then you just blowing up everywhere. I've never seen y'all on Netflix before. I never seen y'all have the trajectory that y'all are having at this particular moment. I'm just that's a little odd, especially with her death being so soon in proximity.
And seeing how you put it like that, I ain't got no choice but to admit that his behavior was very, very strange. But I want to give a brother the benefit of the doubt, cause ain't no telling what his personality type is for real. In order to be a comedian like that and to be funny, jokey, ha all the time, you got to keep that shit going, cause as soon as shit stop being funny, your career is over. You got to keep the funny going. And it's unfortunate that he had to do it at her funeral, but a serious DC Young Fly, that's going to be hard to bounce back from after the funeral, especially when you got a Netflix special coming up. People ain't trying to see you on stage mourning.
Oh my goodness.
If that's the thing, like, it's some things that you can help and there's some things that can help. It's some things that are just genuine and some things you're not going to be able to stop from your personality. Like, you have a specific type of personality. It's some things, a person it's not going to be able to stop you from being entertained, whether you're mourning or whatever, but some things are going to be authentic. If you're literally showing a loss of some sort, I believe that will be able to be seen and felt and heard. People are receiving this and they're not looking at it as you're genuinely hurt, not even you. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I'm just looking at it like, follow spade to spade. I'm not going to cross hairs with you. It's just looking like you didn't care for that girl the way that you should have. I'm not even going to say like how you front, like you should have cared for her. And it seems like you are doing better now that you don't have her, to be honest.
Yeah, man. All I could do is ask the people out there to pray for the kids. You know, pray for the family that really do love her. Pray for DC Young Fly. He might be really going through it, but by the looks of things on the outside looking in, you know, he gonna be all right. I ain't got no doubts about that. He gonna be just fine out here in these streets, making that money. He got fans out there that's gonna support him. Yeah, I'm gonna support him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep on rooting for him, and that he keep on doing his thing and provide for his family. And I know where you coming from. I see what you saying, but damn, it's a cold world, but it's only gonna get colder.
Well, you gotta buckle up, because if anything, I don't know what would ask you for something like that, but if something asks you for something that major in return for whatever, it's only gonna keep asking. And when is it gonna be it? But other than that, I mean, it seems like a ninja is happy, and like we tap dancing, we traveling, clapping cheeks. Hey, you know, you already remember, you know what I'm saying? All I can do is pray for those children that don't have a firm understanding right now. But other than that, hey, keep clapping cheeks, keep tap dancing, sing, doing doo-wops, acting, do what you want to do. You feel like you having the time of your life.
Yeah, he got to keep it rolling and stuff, or else he gonna fall off. So DC, keep on doing your thing, brother and sister. We appreciate you so much, and we don't want you to be no stranger. We love you to death. And make sure you call back whenever you feel like it, baby. All right, take care now. Sir. You be good. All right now. Okay. Hello, who this is here? Well, damn. Anyway, y'all need to do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Regardless of how you feel about it, pray for DC Young Fly, man, because he need all y'all prayers. Hello, who this is here? Hello? Oh, goddamn, we got a goofball calling up here. Let me get this damn clown off the damn phone. Hello?
I'm sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear. What's going on over there?
What's going on? It's a very good show tonight.
Oh, man, I appreciate that. It even got better because you called in, baby.
Period. A good supporter. I think we are discussing a very important topic tonight, because it's very important for everyone to have, you know, their own opinion, especially when you got celebrities out here putting their lives out for us to discuss. Everybody has a valid reason to have an opinion. And my opinion on this, I just honestly believe that DC did have a part in his baby mama dying. And the reason why I feel that way is just because on a natural level, even as an entertainer, plenty of times we witness entertainers, we've witnessed singers, actors, actresses have something tragic happen. And anybody on a normal or that has like a conscience, they're going to feel some type of way about having a loss. So the fact that he was so nonchalant, and one thing I know, we going to be straight. Like, some of the things he was saying was like, and that's one thing about the industry. They have this thing where they have to let you know what they're doing, but they don't exactly let you know what they're doing. So for me, it was like, okay, it looked like a humiliation ritual, because he literally was filming with the 85 South show, and the actual clip that they had put out the same time that his baby mama died was literally them discussing about women having BBLs and women having stretch marks and oatmeal pies and all types of like weird shit like that. So for me, it was just like, okay, like, you knew that the woman that gave you 3 beautiful children was going to have this surgery, and you even came out yourself later on and said, when we talked on the phone, I told you what was going on, so you knew how I felt or whatever like that. So it's just like, you didn't have a remorse, or you didn't have a concern to begin with, because for you to even have a conversation like that, knowing that that lady was going to have a surgery at the time, she even said, you know, after she had her baby, she didn't feel the same way. It's a lot of pressure on women in general, you know, just to be able to have an upkeep, especially when you have an influence. So for him to be one of the main people that always, and as an entertainer, like when you're doing comedy, people have to be comfortable with realizing that a comedian, there is no exact way of how you do your comedy. You do your comedy based off of what you connect to. So with DC, it's just kind of like, okay, a lot of his comedy, because I actually love the 85 South show until this situation came up. Like, I still support, Carlos and them, but it gives me a real awkward feeling. But he always has spoken about how he had a tough upbringing and how his mom is an older woman and, the things he experienced. So his type of comedy is more like real life related, but stuff that a person that actually went through some things in a different life could, understand. So it's like for him to be that passionate and speak on things that happened to him, he went, man, my life was messed up. Y'all don't know, boy, my mama was a hoarder and da-da-da-da-da. For you to have a beautiful woman to give you children, for you to be able to sit up here and start off a life, like, let's just be real. If he was just on the streets, he would not have bagged Jacky O. That's just real. He would not have bagged her if he was just a regular man on the street. So he had opportunities that a lot of people, they waste or, they at times take for granted. And he had an opportunity to do something he loved. He's a great singer as well. Me and him actually share the same birthday. Me, him, and The Rock. We all May 2nd. So, like, it's a lot of stuff about him. I was like, okay, I rock with that. But that was a very big detachment for someone that you shared 3 children with. Your families were intertwined. I'm not saying he had to boo-hoo cry and fall on the floor and be dramatic. But at some point in time, if you really love somebody, if you really felt like you could bend with that person for the rest of your life, at some point you're going to choke up, you're going to feel some type of way. The writing, sometimes you got to sacrifice in life to get in other places. And it's just all of the timing and everything is just really awkward. Right after that, they all of a sudden get a Netflix special. And one thing about the 85 South show, whenever they got opportunities coming up, they love to brag on it. They love to let their fans know. So it's really odd that the Netflix special kind of like just came up out of nowhere after her passing. He's very confident he know now that they're going to be straight. Like, he looked at the cast and said, one thing I know now, we going to be straight. Oh, us? Oh, we going to be good. So it's like, who says shit like that?
And you know
when
what?
You actually...
And not to cut you off, man, but when have you ever seen a show on YouTube become a Netflix special? I mean, there was a YouTuber, what was his name? With the Dame Drops with the food shit. They gave him a show.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure.
That's rare.
It's very rare for them to pick up a comedy special from YouTube and flip it over into Netflix, man. And I'm happy that they got it done, but it's the timing of it that's confusing to me.
Right, because that's a great accomplishment. We witnessed what happened with Monique. We seen what happened with Dave Chappelle. Like, we witnessed and see that there's actually people out here that have been great entertainers, and they had a battle with Netflix. So for them to just, like, so easily gravitate to get them a show, and don't get me wrong, I love all 3 of them. Chico is from D.C. I'm a native, so that's why I supported him. Again, like I said, DC Young Fly got the same birthday as me, so I loved him. And Carlos is really funny. Like, he got that sarcastic uncle type of comedy. So they're very likable for you to want to engage, to listen to their comedy. And collectively together, they are good as a unit. But it's just the way that her passing and the stuff that he's saying and the opportunities that are coming up is not verbiage the right way. And when you just look at everything all together, it's just like, okay, it's not right. And then it's like, okay, the guy that did the surgery, you take everybody's picture, or you take her picture down and stuff and don't say nothing, and then you come out days later to speak. So it's just like all very concerning. Like, maybe something behind the scenes went on. Maybe he was aware something was going to happen, but, he didn't actually have a hand in it. But, I mean, if you look at a sacrifice and you look at a man in that position, would you sacrifice your 70-something-year-old mother, any of your children, or the woman that gave you your children. And that's the type of situation I'm looking at it like. Maybe somebody stepped to him and was like, listen, you done made it to that level. You trying to go to that next level. Like, what you trying to give us?
Yeah, it's like, who more of a liability in your life? You know what I'm saying? Your mama, she gonna be an asset to help you with them damn kids, but you figure this woman, you gotta pay for all this shit you been paying for, boy. You ain't gonna be able to hold on to none of your money with her in the picture, allegedly. You know, if what you saying have any validation. Yeah.
But that's facts, because if you look at it, like, she's a beautiful woman. She didn't have to wear, you know, weaves or anything of that nature. But the upkeep of a woman, especially, like I said, her being an influencer, that's a lot of pressure. And then him being a man, and you know how everybody is now. Oh, the man got to take care of me and this, that. I'm one of those people. I make my own money. What my man want to do for me is cool. If I ask him to do something, he should be willing to do it. But I'm going to take care of mine. And her being an influencer, I felt like he probably at times, you know, with him having the more stable income, that he probably felt like a lot of, you know, things that she might have had pushback on, it could have been hitting his pockets. So it's just a sad overall situation. Like I said, at the end of the day, like, he is, you know, a good entertainer. He's multi-talented. He's able to sing, do comedy. He could dance. He's goofy as hell. You know, he's made a way for himself, but it's just all of this is very concerning. And I mean, everybody has their right to have their opinion. And I just think, you know, it's very unfortunate. It's very coincidental. And, you know, at the end of the day, this is a family that was torn apart by death. So, I mean, they do have the right to grieve how they want to, but we still have a right as being the consumers that soak up what they give us. We still have a right to say, hey, we don't feel right about that. Something feels off. So that's all I wanted to call in and say tonight, babe.
Oh, that's amazing, baby. We appreciate your phone call, too. And we don't want you to be no stranger. You can make sure you call back whenever you feel like it. All right, baby? All right, now. You take care.
I got you, love. Y'all have a good night.
All right, you too. Take care. Hello. Who this is here?
Hello, this is Yomi from Mississippi.
Hey, what's going on? Calling all the way from Mississippi. How you feeling, baby?
I don't know about all these Diddy stuff. I don't know, man. It seems like he had all the flavors.
You talking about what now?
I mean, I just been watching your show. You talking about Diddy, you know, being fruity and stuff, but I don't know, man. He might want to take you shopping next. You feel me?
Yeah, man, he might want to take all of us shopping. You said something about Diddy being fruity, but the only problem is, baby, we ain't talking about Diddy right now. We talking about DC Young Fly. I know you watching a rerun or an old video or something.
Oh, that is crazy. I don't know, man. I send my condolences to his wife, you feel me? She was very pretty.
Man, she was very, very pretty, but now she gone, and a lot of people feeling like DC Young Fly has something to do with it.
What?
I don't get crazy. It is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Either.
Real talk.
You know what? I think we in the Revelations, or you know, I think we in the end. Everybody needs to get right with God. Go to church, y'all. Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen. Hallelujah. And we want to thank you so much for your phone call, baby. Don't be no stranger. And make sure you call back whenever you feel like it. Real talk, baby. Hello. Who this is here?
Nikki.
Hey, what's going on, Nikki? We need you to cut that off in the background. Pretty please. How you feeling over there?
I'm pretty good. How you feeling?
Man, people want to make it seem like DC Young Fly is the devil. He sacrificed his baby mama. And unfortunate things happen to people. But people thinking that the timing is all off. As soon as he reached the height of his career, his baby mama passed away. Now he on BET, Netflix. He got big things popping off. And people feel like he has something to do with it. Do you feel like it's normal for a person to not mourn after they lose somebody?
No. I mean, the way that he doing it, we speaking of him and getting back out here, you know, like ain't nothing happened, I think is very suspicious. And the timing is way off, and, you know, his actions leading up to her death and after is very weird. And I hate to say that she could have been a sacrifice, but that's just what it's looking like. And if you pay attention to the video that kind of went real, you know, was real popular after she passed, when they was like doing a FaceTime or whatever,
and he was kind of being disrespectful about he wanted some PUSSY. And I paid attention to one little detail. She said because she was in Miami, and he cut it off like, I don't want to talk about Miami. And then it was just, I don't know, it just felt weird right there. I was like, did he say that like he knew something, or he was, that was the plot of, I don't know. It just feel weird. And then the funeral was off. He talked about himself and not her. I hate to say that, but it don't look right. And he's funny, but he not that funny. And for him to be moving up so fast right now, looks suspicious.
Who else out there gonna take the spot? Hollywood desperate to have another black comedian that's willing to do the comedy. A lot of people out here ain't willing to do that type of comedy. Be joking and laughing and being goofy when ain't shit funny, man. Ain't no more Eddie Murphys. Ain't no more Steve Harvey. He a legend. Ain't no more Steve Harveys, man. Ain't no more black comedians out there, so they gotta create one. And he just the one that they creating. Cause that's the only options they got.
But he not even, you said them people you just named are legends, and you knew that like early on in their careers. I don't even see that with DC Young Fly. I feel like, he took an opportunity and he ran with it. Unfortunately, it had to be, the mother of his kids, but it just it don't add up right. And that's really what I just wanted to say. Like, I hate, it's unfortunate, and we'll see when, it's time to move on how fast. And I do want to say this, I bet you he's going to have another girlfriend real quick. So how we supposed to, is that part of his mourning and getting over it? That's some BS now. You can't, I guarantee you, I give him less than 6 months, he's going to have a new woman.
I got to ask you this before I let you go. How do you feel knowing that DC Young Fly in the future is going to be considered a legend for the people out there? 20 years from now, they're going to be giving him Lifetime Achievements Awards. DC Young Fly, one of our greatest comedians in the black race. He putting on for black people, for black culture. Are you comfortable with this brother being put in a position to be a legend for the children of the future? It's going to be straight up anarchy in the future.
Oh my goodness.
Those your words. I don't even see that happening. If it does happen, then that's going to confirm what he did was a sacrifice. I don't see it. He's not even that. He's funny. I think he was better off on YouTube. He could have stayed on YouTube and, did his little thing. But the way he moving up so fast, to say that he's going to be a legend in the next 10, 15, 20 years, I don't see it.
Oh, yeah. The 85 South Show, Atlanta going to ride this shit all the way to the bank. When it's all said and done, people in the A-Town going to represent for DC Young Fly. I don't think they ain't going to put him on no Mount Rushmore, because that's where he headed.
You doing too much now, but okay. We'll see.
That's what's going on. You got these internet sensations. They stepping in the spotlights of Bill Cosby's, Eddie Murphy's. They going to treat him like he Dave Chappelle a couple of years from now.
No way. It's more YouTube people that's way funnier than him right now. That you know what I'm saying? They don't have the opportunity that he got, because maybe they don't want to sacrifice nobody close to them. But I'm telling you, it's something fishy going on. Something in the milk ain't clean. I'm telling you. So we'll just see. I love your content. I'm always tuning in. So I just wanted to chime in.
Oh, that's nothing but love, baby. We appreciate you for chiming in. Everything you said was valid. You got straight to the point. You on point. And we love your conversation. That's why we don't want you to be no stranger. And you can call back whenever you feel like it, baby, okay? All right, now.
Thank you.
No doubt. You take care now. All right, we gonna holler at you. Real talk. Uh-huh. Yeah. Man. It is what it is. Jacky O gone. Rest in peace, baby. DC Young Fly still here. So regardless of how you feel about him, say a prayer for him, his kids, his family, and everybody suffering behind this loss. I know it ain't easy. He got more opportunities now, yeah. The money's still rolling in. That's a good thing. He able to feed them kids. People gonna talk. Conspiracy theorists gonna have theories. But I ain't make this video to talk down on this brother. I just wanted to see, did y'all feel like it's abnormal for a person to not mourn? To where people at TMZ had to walk up on him and say, damn, DC, you ain't gonna cry? You ain't gonna shed no tears? You ain't gonna mourn? And he had to explain that God is keeping me positive, y'all. Hello. Who this is here?
Yo, what's up, man? Malcolm. I was saying, your video, man, about him, like, my partner, he told me that he died. I mean, that his girlfriend died, or his wife, his baby mama died. And, like, as soon as he told me that, way before I heard anything else, I said, probably a blood sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? And I was right on point because what I always say about the Bay Area, she's from Oakland. I mean, I don't know if she's from, yeah, she's from Oakland. And, you know what I'm saying, Tupac, he said that's the best place in the whole entire, he said that's, if he claimed anywhere in this world, it's Oakland, California. One thing about the Bay Area is I don't know anybody who is rumored in the Bay Area. I'm from Sacramento, but I ain't seen or heard or anything rumored that someone could be an Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? That's like from the Bay. And so you can't get them, then, you know what I'm saying, you got to get someone that's, you know, that's at least from there. That's how I see it, because they never sold out. You know what I mean? And I just want to say, just touch on that, man. And, yeah, man, you know, it's sad that this happened, but, man, it's just, man.
Yeah, I
like,
feel
no
what
one could
you're
be
saying.
a robot and have crocodile tears because Jesus wept.
Right, man.
And he was the strongest
Especially,
man.
you don't have babies with this woman, don't make love to this woman. You supposed to have a connection with this woman, and to do a Def Comedy Jam stand-up bit at her funeral was very odd to a lot of people. Like, this ain't the time to be cracking jokes, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, and when you go into character, you know what I'm saying, like, a lot of people, what people don't understand is that a jokester is really a jester. And funny things are funny, but at the same time, jesting is jokes. And unfortunately, it's one thing that we like, and but it's actually a spirit, you know what I'm saying, called jesting. And so if you're under that, yeah, it's really a spirit called jesting. It's either jest in the Bible. I never knew that, you know what I'm saying. When I was, I kind of fell off, you know what I mean, with God and that. When I did read that, you know what I'm saying, I saw that, I was like, dang, man, that's crazy. But it's something that makes you feel good. It seems very innocent. So if you're taking on the character of a jester, you know what I mean, you have to maintain that, you know what I'm saying, because like a serial killer, right, they have to keep staying hot. Because once they get cold, what happens is that the Holy Spirit start breaking in. The heart, you know what I'm saying? They'll get that conscience, you know, oh man, that person, that person, and they don't want that to happen. And they don't want to break character. They keep going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's the same thing as that I'm feeling that's going on in this crocodile tears. Like Megan Thee Stallion, for her, she didn't drop one tear. You know what I'm saying? Like I noticed that a lot of people, Trayvon Martin, his dad, mom didn't drop one. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when I think about that, I think that Satan said, "Don't trip, I got your back," man. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, or something like that. I don't know, but the tear ducts is depleted somehow. I don't know how. Every time I see it, Megan Thee Stallion was supposedly crying when she was talking to that woman on the thing. So, like, a spirit will actually help with this thing, with these things, man.
That's deep,
man.
That's real deep, brother. You know, people, they dealing with things in Hollywood to where you have to stay in character, or else you gonna get knocked off your pedestal, and there's a million people waiting to step up on your shit. So he probably felt like, hey, I ain't got no choice but to keep it funny, because people don't care about me personally. People don't care about what's going on with me in my personal life. They don't give a damn if I live or die. As long as I make them laugh, that's the only way I'm gonna stay in the game.
Yeah, and they don't want to they don't want to go to the reality of what they fell for. Like, for instance, what's her name? The Mariah Carey prodigy. What's her name? Angelina. No.
Amy Winehouse.
Ariana Grande. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ariana Grande. Man, she slips out saying what she's going through. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B did too, but Ariana Grande, she said stuff like she sees demons. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they don't want to see that too. So they want to stay in character as well. You know what I'm saying? Because once they get out of character, it's like, remember us? Yeah, you know, but somebody gotta help them too. You know what I'm saying? Because God can't save the lost. So like, someone gotta reach out to them too. Because if you breathing, man, dead dog is better than a dead lion.
That's
you know,
real.
So, yeah, man.
When you an entertainer, you basically got to be a robot in order to keep your fan base. Because as soon as you slip up and show any sign of emotion that your fans not accustomed to, they gonna leave your ass.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the same thing as accepting the character, because I saw like something on demonology, which I don't study to do it. You know what I'm saying? I study to acknowledge it, because I try to tell the church this, like, you gotta have to acknowledge this, and they want to have the naive bringing to it by saying, well, you know, you shouldn't focus on that part. I know that shouldn't be the overall. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be overdoing it sometimes, but I just be like, wow, you know, deep in it. You told me yourself. But the thing is, we should have a knowledge of it, because it says, let Satan have an advantage, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So you could basically say this, and that's 2 Corinthians 2:11. Let Satan have an advantage, but we are not ignorant of his devices, which means that's the term of having the understanding of the serpent, but never, you feel me, bust, like, you know what I'm saying, like the serpent. You got to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So a dove is above the sky. He's in the sky looking at how the path of the serpent is moving. You know what I'm saying? So just like we've seen the algorithms of the Illuminati, this and that, we see it, but we're not down there, so we can get bit. So we gotta be wise as how, okay, this is how he goes. Oh, he goes to that hole like that? Oh, okay. Oh, he slithered like that? All right, bam. And it's all pinpoint.
Yeah, you gotta pay close attention and realize that everybody ain't holy. Some people do have evil intent. Some people working with dark forces in order to be successful, man. So when you see shit like this in the news, you can't put nothing past nobody. You gotta consider the underworkings of the underworld and what's going on the spiritual level, because if it don't add up on the surface, you got to look a little deeper just to get an understanding of what's going on. So seeing how this man was behaving at this woman's funeral and joking and laughing and the shit her father was saying, that put 2 and 2 together that something ain't right. And all we can do is speculate about, damn, what really happened to Jacky O?
Yeah, man, Jacky O. And another thing about it is that there is also a spirit, man, that's called a demon. That's because you know there ain't no spirits of people or ghosts. You know, living know that they should die, but the dead no living. But there's demons, fallen angels, and there's one that he's a master of. I forgot his name, but he's the master of theater. He is the one that they said is the one that possesses people when it comes to playing a role. For instance, the dude who played the Joker on the Batman, Jack Harkison or whatever his name is, Jack something, that nigga could not break character. He was stuck in that mentality of Joker. You feel me? That's a scary thing, because in order to get that, you actually have to allow yourself to be mesmerized. And then bam. So it could go to the reality of, I'm a duck. And nigga, you really thinking you a duck?
Yeah, man. It's sort of like with little kids, once they do something to make you laugh, they're like, oh shit, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna keep doing it, because they figured out the trick to make you laugh. And sometimes they can't stop it unless you tell them, hey, that's enough. Stop that. They got to have a wake-up call in order to snap them out of character. And a lot of these comedians, like Martin Lawrence, Dave Chappelle, all of the greats, had moments in their life that made them snap up out that shit. Because if they ain't had them moments, they'll be lost in the character, the jester, the joker, and they'll just keep on doing that shit over and over. So it's a blessing a lot of times for people to go through shit to snap them up out of that thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true, because it says the wisest man, he said, there's a time for, too much knowledge is much sorrow. And it also says, it is better to be in a house of mourning than into the house of, oh my God. King Solomon, the wisest king, he said, it is better to be in a house of mourning than in a house of laughter. Because when you're in a house of mourning, you actually are now able to rationalize and see things as they really are. But when you're in laughter, you've been, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you're more uppity as in not acknowledging other people's things that you need. You know what I'm saying? Like things you need to recognize on.
Yeah,
I
and
just
not
want to say
only
one more
that,
thing.
yeah, real talk. And not only
Yeah,
that, just to
okay.
drive your point more home, you know, when everybody laughing and joking, you don't realize
Mhm.
that you getting played because you think everything funny, but people running off with all your shit. While you over there laughing and playing, it's some real shit going on and you ain't even realizing that.
Yeah, like ICP, man. Like they got one song called "Jump Off." In the very beginning of one of the songs, you know, it goes like, and when you're laughing, that's when they'll get you. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, and that's true, man. It's really true because you let go. You let go of rationality. And as you were saying, like this is spiritual, and I heard you talking about the thing you said they get you in trance with the big booties and all that. Yeah, man, you feel me? That's so true because I'm just gonna say it like this. Me personally, the more the pineal gland is clenched, the more the libido is high for such people.
That's deep right there. You know what I'm saying?
God showed me that. He showed me that through Daniel because Daniel, you feel me? He said, man, just give me 10 days of pulse and water. I mean, I don't want no meat. And the reason how I started learning about that because I looked at what the word pulse is, right? And the word pulse is legumes. So, you know what I'm saying? Beans. You know, right? Beans and water. Just give me beans and water, man. Legumes. And so as I'm learning about legumes, I'm learning about the plant. You know, the flower. And I'm like, what? Okay, so Daniel didn't eat meat. And this is why, you know what I'm saying, why that flower is called that. That's when I first learned about the flower, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why King Solomon was singing about flowers. So it's like the opposite. So the pineal gland, you feel me? If the higher the spiritual, the more the base. So you know you got to sacrifice. You know what I mean? And you got to sacrifice in that note.
Yeah, man. And that's why people think it's real suspicious that DC Young Fly was behaving the way he was behaving at a damn funeral, man. And that's why we want to thank you so much for your phone call, brother. You very intelligent, very enlightening.
Hey, my name on Instagram, for follow me, man, is Malcolm _ 4X8 because the T is an X in Hebrew. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not Israelite, some of things, but all right, God bless, man.
God bless you, brother. Real talk. We gonna holler at you later. Oh, clout chasing ass. Hebrew Israelite ass. Kunta Kinte ass. Wanna be Malcolm X, mother. Dr. King ass nigga. How you gonna clout chase? After I already done shared the platform with your ass, let you go on and on about Leviticus, Revelations, Deuteronomy, and Daniel, Ezekiel, and you got the nerve to drop a damn link on the video, man. Just when you thought you met somebody that was the realest of the realest, they out here doing fake shit, man. Oh my goodness. Chasing clout, trying to get some booty off the IG, man. And it's gonna be some bucktooth hood rat all in his inbox talking about, hey baby. And that's all he wanted, talking all that good jazz to get some philosophical booty up out the deal. I just don't know who to trust. This social media got people losing their damn mind. DC Young Fly, bruh, keep your head up. Cause there's a bunch of people out here that don't know what the hell they talking about speaking on you and your situation, bro. Hello, who this is here?
It's 7 Walker.
What's going on? Summer Walker on the phone. How you feeling, baby?
No, 7, like the number.
Oh, 7 Walker in the building. How you feeling?
Like I'm supposed to be asleep.
Man, you up now. And we all is. We want to hear what you got to say about all this.
I would, but I forgot what I was going to say after that last one. It was a lot.
Yeah, I'm confused as hell, too. He talking about Bible scripture, demons and shit. Do he believe in the Lord
that
or
DC
no?
on the forehead. Destiny's Child. That man got Destiny's Child tattoo on his forehead.
What did DC stand for? The devil coming?
Beyonce. Oh my God. This is that Beyonce.
I don't know what that means, sister. Now, we all is. What you got to say about the situation?
J-Dub. What you saying?
We all is. Whatever you got to say, the floor is yours. I'm sharing my platform with you, baby. You called in. I know you got something good to say. We listening.
Quote, a lot of people dying that ain't never died before. So It ain't no telling what you might do if it happened to you. My grandma just died in March, and people be telling me, you gotta let it go. And I'm like, my grandma just died. I'm finna hold on for as long as I feel like. And I'm like, wait, I'm about to go hard. Like, this is weird. For real, man. And comedians say weird stuff, but like, they don't be playing no character for nothing. You know, like, we all get into a character. That's what we all are. We, you know, like, don't even be tripping off my character, Hebrew or whoever. Uh-oh, I'm finna get Kanye'd out of here. Damn.
Oh, my goodness.
Damn, man. You know what? It's been a long night. You know what I'm saying? And now that I got you on the phone, I might as well tell the people how I really feel, man. People don't give a damn about DC Young Fly. People only care about their damn self, man. And that's why he ain't about to let y'all see him crying and boo-hooing, because y'all gonna talk about him like a dog regardless of what he do. So he might as well hold on to his
Beyonce
nuts.
and DC.
Oh, my goodness.
Baby, I was gonna say a long prayer for DC Young Fly, but you needed more. I'm just gonna take my last little 5 minutes and pray to the Lord hard with tears coming out my eyes.
Ouija board.
You said you need a Ouija board.
They'll come and say, I use Ouija board. Brooke Rock Obama. What the is that? What is a Brooke Rock Obama?
We gonna need you to lay down. That's what we gonna need you to do. And we love you to death, baby. And we don't want you to be no stranger. And you can call back whenever you feel like it. Real talk. R.I.P. to your grandmama. We gonna holler at you later, man. Better stay off the mollies.
Oh, my goodness.
Damn. I thought people stopped smoking crack in the 90s, y'all. Who the hell out there still selling crack? It's a nigga with some FUBU jeans on right now, standing in front of the liquor store with a sack of crack. Y'all better get off them old school drugs and pop you some pills or something. Cause Whitney Houston told y'all a long time ago, crack is whack.
Oh, my goodness.
But that's Negro here nor there. Hit that like button, y'all. I had such a good time with y'all. I hope y'all had a good time too. I got so much love for y'all. Rest in peace to Jacky, yo. DC Young Fly, keep your head up regardless of what everybody talking about. Also, hit that Cash App too. $ Sean Blaze Dots. Let me see if anybody hit that Cash App, y'all. Ain't nobody hit. It ain't nothing but a bunch of broke ass. Y'all probably got money. Y'all just don't want to show me no love. But it is what it is, because I love y'all regardless. Subscribe to my channel if that's what you want.
Subscribe to my channel if that's what you want. But if that's not what you like, then you must be a punk. Hold on now, here we go. Who is this girl? She got that junk in her trunk. Baby girl, back it up, poke out your rump. It's S.A.T. that you want. And my music hit so hard, make you say